What's up, peoples? DC19 Gaming Tech, and I'm back again with another playthrough or gameplay of Final Fantasy 14 Online. Uh, this is before the 2.0 update comes out, and right now we're going to fight Ifrit. This quest is called Ifrit Bleeds, We Can Kill It. You unlock this after killing Ifrit from doing what is it? Certain quests like your Grand Company's quests to get your chocobo and all that. Check out the animations, beautiful. And the game is only just gonna get better according to Square Enix. I'll mention that in a second. So what you want to do here is before you start the match, before you cut the cutscene, Ifrit doesn't attack. You kind of have to like walk around on the sidelines like this, and basically the paladin or the warrior, whoever is going to be tanking, is going to take all the hate and become the tank. So he will attack first, so he gets all of Ifrit's hate. So like the mages could nuke as much as they want. Basically, they could hold once Ifrit has his eyes on you, you either have to die for him to start attacking other people. You have to kind of like tank him directly if you look at the map, like right where he is, because of certain AOE's and his cracks, and it's an ability that he has. If you like see cracks on the floor, you'll see later on in the matches. If you see cracks on the floor, what will happen is it'll kill you after a few seconds. It'll basically turn into what do you call it? Like a lava pit, and it will basically kill you or it will damage you. He also has like a crap load of AoEs that could damage you, push you back, and throw you into these the lava pits and the cracks. And so you kind of have to fight him here. Don't ever attack in front. Only the person attack in front would be the tank, paladin, whoever is taking the damage. That ability which you saw there is his flash ability. What he does is jumps down and he rushes you, and that could take away half your health or even all of it, depending on how direct he hits you. So you kind of got to predetermine where he's gonna hit. You'll tell by which direction he turns once he jumps into that corner. So yeah, I was saying never stand in front of the tank because he has his hits attack everyone, kind of like a mini AOE attack. But if you think about it, it's giant claws swiping across. You see the area effect where he's hitting, so it's common sense. As you can see, around 50% health, he starts turning into flames, or he starts getting a little angry, which means he's getting stronger. His attacks even comes out more. He starts doing a lot more AoEs that could damage you. The damages of the AoEs get a lot more powerful. At about 30% health, I'll explain it around then. But again, I'm playing as my warrior class. There goes the little lava pits I'm talking about. Yeah, like if you stand in there, you're dead. So basically, nuke as much as you want, nuke as fast as you can. The only reason I came as a warrior is just in case if the warrior that's tanking dies, I'll take over, because Ifrit will just literally destroy the mages in a heartbeat. So our party setup is 2 tanks, and what do you call it? 2 white mages and 4 black mages. And as usual, I'm just nuking my attacks, just being beast at it. And there goes what I was talking about. At about 30% of his health, he spawns these nails. What these nails do is amplify his attacks to make his attacks more powerful. He pops at around 4 or 5 of them, but as you can see, I can't just destroy them all. I'm only going to focus on one, while our black mages or thaumaturges take out the others. If you see now, like his AoEs do a lot more damage than normal. Yeah, he just hit me for like 3 times with 1 AoE. Second wind, the ability I just used to gain myself health, does not come with the warrior class or the marauder class. It is a class from the pugilist, which is basically a monk. Um, you kind of like, yeah, that's his like sick ability. Yeah, and I'm gonna die now because I stood too close. That ability takes down like all of your health, and I forgot to put up Sentinel and Rampart, which increases my defense, but I didn't want to take hate from the actual warrior himself. So I'm just gonna sit back and wait for a raise. Look at that's the lava pits right there. If you stand in that, you are done for. But as you can see where he is, it doesn't pop around him. On him. It pops around him, but not on him. So camp the area to spawn him, like see it never, you can stand in between them, but if you get too close, it will hit you. And those you can see on the floor, those are cracks. I'm just been raised. Look at her health. Yeah, she could have died if it would have hit her again. So they raised me, but I'm just gonna go ahead and wait till it's clear because I don't want to like be raised to death. All right. So now, as you can see, he's his claws are starting to get turned into flames. His horns are turning into flames, which means he's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. His AoEs are just popping even more and more and more. And he's popping more cracks. Sometimes he'll pop the cracks directly underneath him depending on how much damage you're doing, so he can kill you. But if the cracks pop, run away from them because it takes a few seconds before they attack or before they explode. Like, see, the closer they get, the closer they get. And I'm already taking hit from it, so I'm just gonna back up. And his AoE's like hit from like further and further away. And those are the cracks. You basically got to run away from them. And they follow you. But I'm not going to die again. If you feel that you're going to do this mission without little death, you'd have to be like a beast and have just been doing it with the same crew repeatedly over and over and over again. This is not my Link Shells crew. This is a bunch of people I just like got together and we did it. You can see how I didn't take any damage from standing in the middle of the lava pits. So you either have to have been doing it with the same crew for a long time, and that's his new flash attack. Yeah, and I just ran directly into it. My luck, right? Yeah, so now he has 3 of them of himself, so there's more of a chance of hitting you. So you just kind of like dodge before he gets to you. That Steam AoE is really, really pissing me off. It's like he does it like so much. It's like it's starting to get ridiculous. And he's just getting stronger. Because that AoE would only do about like 300, 250 at the most. I didn't even get that much health. Oh, cracks, run away. So we've got 2 black mages laid out on the floor right now. Like I was saying, you'd have to like get a crew that you've been doing this with for a long time. Same setup. You don't really need a damage dealer. Only damage dealer you need are black mages or Thaumaturge. Definitely I wouldn't recommend anyone going as a bard or archer. Bard and archer doesn't really do that much damage to him, and you don't really need a bard or archer for this. Black mages won't be nuking ridiculously to the point where they lose hate. So he's about to die here, and I'm just gonna go ham on him. I'm just gonna go crazy. But his AoEs just get stronger and stronger and stronger, and he's almost about to die though. Yeah, that ability is really hard to dodge. I wish these mages would heal me though, man. Jesus Christ. Turn around, man. Alright. Okay. So he's gonna keep doing this because he's close to death. And he doesn't want to die, of course, you know. Everything goes into hyper mode when it's close to death. And you miss, son. Now come back and get your back light up. I mean, if you look at the flames, you look at the background, you look at the animations, the speed, you know what I'm saying? The just straight up flawlessness of this game is just amazing. And I can only imagine, like the Square Enix team says, 2.0 is going to be so much better. The graphics is going to be so much better, and it's not going to take up as much resources. And I'm going to try to kill him. But I'm not getting healed, and everyone's getting hyped. You know, they just want to kill him because it's just last few seconds he is like God. Well, he is a god, a summon though. But I die, and he just gets one, and he's done. And that if Ifrit bleeds, we can kill him. Objective completed. That is a walkthrough and demonstration of how to destroy this dude. Again, do not expect to just complete this mission without dying. So again, like what I was saying with the Square Enix team, the graphics are going to be improved greatly, and it's not going to take up as much resources, which is a good thing. Kind of like how some games use up so much resources, but they just look really, really terrible. This is definitely one of those games where it doesn't take up much resources, but it looks amazing because the engine was done right. I have to give kudos to Square for this. The original crew that started out Final Fantasy XIV, the game was taking up so much resources that you had to play in window mode in order for it to work. So, really quick here, I take my raise because you don't want to leave this area without opening that chest. That's how you find your tomes. Tomes are basically items that you could, if you get 10 tomes, you could trade them in for a notorious weapon. So once you trade those weapons in, you can have a great axe, you can have a bow, a spear, and it's Ifrit's, so it adds like fire damage and it adds certain attacks to it. So it's a pretty good piece, but you just got to kill him like 10 times in order to get this thing, and you already can see how that is, and it just gets annoying. Your gear gets tore up and all that stuff. So again, guys, this is DC1983 Gaming Tech. Keep a lookout for 2.0 update for Final Fantasy XIV Online. It is an amazing game, and you definitely need to try it out. And maybe that's the reason why they're changing the engine for PS3. Peace.
You can't hold me, son. You can't hold me, son.